Yeah. DC one and only. It's called Mind's Periscope.
Gotta have the ventilation system here. That underground parking under there, which I believe it is Sallyport. It's down under here, you see. Got that one vehicle coming out. So take you down inside, get your book fingerprinted, all that fun stuff before they haul you off to the bigger jail. Gotta love the meters. Man, these meters, they just love collecting money. Collect all the money and don't keep shit clean. Heading right on in. Where are you heading to? All right, going to Sallyport. Wrong way. Exit only. EMT or EMP or EMS, I'm not sure. It's authorized parking. You can see where these signs are faded. They are gone. Something about parking. They are so faded and gone. All these taxes, you think they can go ahead and at least get new signs. It requires a permit to park in here. From what it says on the sign here, it says wrong way too. Park in marked stalls only. Permit parking only. Unauthorized vehicles will be towed. So if you're not authorized to park in here, they'll tow your car. Give you a really hard time. Oh, are they giving public parking here? Public parking 1 hour. So you don't have to have a necessary permit as long as you park 1 hour. That's nice. You know what that means? If you got public parking, you can be here. You can walk around and check out the facility. So this whole row here is public, and I think over there it might be public too. Is this public too? Can't tell. Yeah, public, public. Hey, really any paint these things. Chief's office. Where's this one? CRB, Monday through Friday. Prisoner transport and watch commander. Yeah, how you doing?
Need your check.
Why would I jet? It's public.
This is not a public lot. This is a private lot.
Isn't that,
Permit only
can I ask you a
parking.
question?
And you're also not. You're also taking license plates of undercover cars.
How am I supposed to know until you just told me? You
I
should-
just watched you.
No,
This
I'm
is not
saying
the
no,
first
I
time
don't
we've
know that
talked
they're
for the same
public cars.
behavior.
I'm sorry?
This is not the first time we've had a chat for the same behavior.
Me and you spoke before?
Yeah, you remember talking to me?
No.
I remember
I don't
talking to
think
you,
I've
sir.
ever spoke to you before.
Yeah. So listen,
was
it's
your
a
name?
public thoroughfare to come, Lieutenant Sharp. It's right here. It's a
Badge
public
number?
thoroughfare.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sharp. I think you are mistaking me with somebody else.
Okay.
I don't ever recall having a conversation with you.
Okay. I believe I do.
Okay. I mean, I did.
So here's the deal. I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
This
okay.
is not a public parking area. This is permit only.
Okay.
Public thoroughfare only to go over to the East Street counter, which is open. What it's not open for
Is
is
East
for you
Street
to walk through all the police cars to video record all the
I
license
wasn't going
plates
to
of all the
pass this
cars.
section here because
These
I know
are
it heads
all-
into Sallyport and area.
These are all police
So
personnel.
the part over here, if you want to walk over here, I just want to show you something. It says public parking 1 hour. Is that not true?
There's signs before you even come in here that says permit parking
I saw
only.
that too, but that's why I was confused because you have posts that says public parking 1 hour.
Okay, so even if that said over there,
Yeah,
what are you doing over here?
I didn't even go over there.
You were
I just walked right here reading the sign talking about chief's office.
I watched you
recording.
walk between the cars. That's why I come
Okay,
over to
you
talk
guys
to
got
you.
cameras here, right?
I do.
Let's get the cameras going. Because
The cameras are
I never
going.
entered back there. I never did.
Okay.
I walked right here and I started filming the signs right here.
I'm just letting you know. Listen,
Okay,
I'm
but don't
not
accuse
here
me
to try to
because-
hammer
because I
you.
didn't do it. I didn't cross over that area. I knew that because I know that's
Okay.
underground. parking
Bottom
for you
line
guys.
is, I'm just letting you know now that you know this is not a public area for parking. This is for police vehicles. Public access is over there for that one front street counter.
down over here,
good.
right?
East Street front counter for people that need to do police business. Access to
Okay,
go
so-
over there is fine. Going through the parking lot here is not
Okay,
fine.
so let me.
It's not
I just want to get this understood. Okay. So even though those markings say public parking 1 hour, but you do have a sign that says permit parking. That is true. That's why I got confused because when I'm not in here parking, I'm walking, and it is open to the public because it's a police station, right?
It's a thoroughfare to get to that East Street counter. It's
No,
not
okay, I got
to
you,
walk
I got
around
you. I
people
just wanna
park
understand
cars because
that. So-
behavior is completely different. Apples and oranges.
Like, yeah, well, however you want to call it.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, I just saw that it was public parking 1 hour. So that's misleading for a lot of people, okay? Who can we talk to get that changed? Because it shouldn't say public parking 1 hour.
Well, show me that then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Walk with me, we talk, you know? And that's it. I never entered over there. I know where I'm supposed to go and I'm not supposed to go.
past here.
Actually, sir, I was right here. I'll show you exactly right because the silver car was parked right here. They were waiting. I came up and I tried to film these because all this needs to be fixed.
This
You can't
is
even
all-
read this stuff. And the first thing I saw was chief's office. So I said, okay. Then I started reading the other signs down there. So I walked this way.
Okay.
I never went in there. But let's head over this way.
To look at the plates of the cars.
I wasn't even looking at that.
I watched.
I was
this
only
to
filming
something
the
behavior.
signs.
Okay.
Okay.
And I mistook that behavior because
See?
this is what it looked like to me.
Okay.
Here. Here. Here.
Yeah, no,
That specific behavior to me is targeting vehicles.
I was only looking at the signs like this, and I was crossing over like this, and I can see how that might
So
mislead
where's the
me.
public parking
Okay,
signs that you
right
want me
here,
to
sir.
see?
So as I was coming down this way, okay, I started reading these spaces, and it says public parking. There's something down here that's better.
You tell me
Right here.
that hasn't been painted over, so you still think that looks like that's supposed to be
I
public
don't
parking?
even know. It's confusing.
Come
It
on,
need to be
man.
fixed.
All right, that's-
I'm just saying. Look this one real clearly.
That I
Public
agree with you.
parking,
That needs
1
to
hour.
be painted over. That needs to be painted over. That will
And
get
on that,
handled.
okay, when I walked down, I came down this way because I was looking at each one because the signs were confusing. So when I
Okay.
got down here, I saw more clear public parking 1 hour.
Okay, that's not
Because-
public parking because
Okay,
the
okay.
signs that started it obviously say different.
Yeah, it's
But
confusing.
what I will agree with you that needs to be more clear, which means
Yes.
that needs to be covered over.
Now-
which I will personally put in a request so I can get somebody from our city shops to come down and paint that. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee how long it's going to take,
No,
but I do agree with you on that.
I'm not here. Like I said, I don't hate the police. I love the police. I like to interact with the police, you know. But that's why I said when I saw it, I was like, okay, this could be brought up because out of all the taxes we pay out as citizens here, I think they have better painting marks. There's some signs over here in the back. You can't even read them. They're purely just white. Those need to be replaced and fixed.
Okay.
Right? Because
Okay.
when somebody like me comes in, first thing I look for, okay, Is it accessible to a pedestrian? Can you walk through? I saw the sign that said no permit parking only. So okay, no vehicle. But I'm not in the vehicle, I'm walking. Then I came down this way and I saw these and I was going, oh,
Okay.
maybe they do have 1 hour for,
Okay.
visitors and stuff to go ahead and take care of business. That's what I see and I read. That's what I'm looking
I
at.
will agree to that part, but we're done. We're done talking because I actually have to then make some phone calls regarding
so-
this. So this is what I'm telling you. This is not an area for pedestrians, public pedestrians to hang out in. This is for police vehicles permitted only.
Okay.
If you need access to the front counter, East Street front counter,
Okay.
people are allowed to come down to walk through specifically for the purpose of walking over to the East Street front counter. This is not a public area for people to hang out in, let alone walking amongst the police cars videotaping. Okay? I'm just telling you, there's a security concern that we have, hence
I
why
get
I'm
that.
talking to you.
I get
I
that.
can care less if we're on the sidewalk. You can tape all day long, and people tape me all day long, and I don't take offense to it whatsoever. But I have a security, because my job is security for this building, I have a security concern when I start seeing somebody filming, to me, what appears to be all the license plates of all the cars that are parked here, specific cars, specific licenses, people coming in and out of their cars, whether they're police personnel or not. Because I think you can agree with me, as a police personnel, if you're driving your own personal car and someone's videotaping your own personal car coming into, this is your license plate now, this is the car type you have, that is a possibility you could be targeted later. Absolutely, that's a concern for me.
That could be, I mean, I hear what you're saying when it comes from your perspective, okay, of law enforcement, thinking that they're always in danger, and sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Every citizen's not out to hurt somebody.
I absolutely agree with you, and
But-
99% of the people are good
My license
people.
plates is giving 24/7 every time I drive my vehicle,
Right?
okay? At any time, somebody can have a road rage, attack me, you know, it goes in both sides.
I agree.
Unfortunately, our world is not the best world. you know,
Absolutely.
but we can make it better by communicating. My only thing is this, you know that if you guys don't have signs up that says no pedestrian walking through, we can walk through here. It's a public building.
It's a
paid by
public building,
taxes.
but it is not an
Police
open
department.
public parking.
Yeah, but you have to have signs that says no pedestrian. If you go here and you say, okay, this sign right here says permit. Permit requires a vehicle. I don't require a permit to walk down the street,
Right?
right?
I agree with that.
I would suggest this to you, okay? Talk to whoever is the higher ups. See if you can get some signs that's posted that says no pedestrian entry. Right?
Okay.
That way people say, oh, I can't walk in there. Because like you said, I can walk from here to go to here. I don't have to walk to the sidewalk because this is public building for people.
Well, we're having public access strictly only so people can go over the East Street front counter.
but you gotta
But
put
you and I
that up
both
there.
can agree,
Yeah. You gotta
if
put some signs up.
you're walking amongst the cars, then your behavior isn't to get over the East Street counter to do police business. Your behavior is because you want to walk amongst the cars in this parking lot.
I'm here, okay, as a videographer, okay, to film San Diego Police Station. This is the first time I've ever been here. That's why I say when you say you talked to me before, I don't think so.
Okay, well,
I mean,
I believe
we
I
all
did,
look
but
like,
we
you
can
know,
agree to disagree.
yeah,
And
yeah.
what I appreciate
Yes.
is we have this sort of a discord
Yes.
instead of screaming and yelling at each
Yeah, I
other
never
and
do
everybody
that.
getting all
Like I
pissed
said,
off
I'm
because
not
it doesn't.
here. I'm here to educate. I'm here to learn. When I go ahead and publish this video, I want people to know that we can communicate. It doesn't
Absolutely.
have to be negative all the time. You know, that's why
Absolutely.
I wanted to talk to you because this is what I saw. So it threw me off.
Well, I'll get
when I
that
read
fixed.
it.
But I will tell you, we've had multiple incidents
So
in this lot, unfortunately, due to the access
Yeah.
ability of the public, when there's a security concern, and it really isn't open to the public for people to hang out and walk around the parking
got
lot.
you.
It's
I hear that.
open for them to be able to get access. And if you really wanted to talk about, it's like you can easily get to the East Street counter by walking all around.
yes, you can. Yeah.
And I understand people are like, oh, I'm up here. Do I really have to walk all the way around to be able to do police business?
Yes.
Okay, then we're going to allow you public access to go through here.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Mhm.
What's up there? Is that a lobby?
That is a lobby that's closed due to COVID, and normally, if that was open, well, then yeah, I mean, you can easily get to that side, but right now we only have one counter open, which is around the corner,
Got
because
it.
that also handles people that have to register for certain things.
Gotcha,
Okay?
gotcha.
So
Okay.
we have to have that open also for people who want to get some property that might have been impounded for us, because obviously we need to provide people the ability to get the property back.
Yes, yes.
In the meantime, we've had police cars damaged. We've had feces smeared on windows, on police cars,
It's
on
never
personal
a pretty
cars.
sight.
We've had cars, So anytime we see somebody in here, we have an issue, because then I need to come out to see what is going on and educate, if I can, somebody right now so that they don't get themselves into trouble and do something they may. I mean, we've had people run downstairs thinking, oh, I'm going to go talk to a cop. You obviously cannot go in there because it's
it has a badge access. It's required to get in through. Yeah, that's only a normal person with common sense would know that obviously you require certain privileges.
Sometimes, though, we deal with people that are not in the right mind or people that are under the influence. So common sense goes out the window.
Yes.
So, but I appreciate you.
Okay. And do you have a business card by any chance?
Yes.
You're a captain?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, okay.
And I appreciate you being calm about it, and hope you understand our point of view.
No, I get it. I do. I understand it. I worked with law enforcement. Never been in law enforcement, but I work with them. I've worked with them many times before, and I know what to expect. I know what happens, but that's why, like, out of all the things you see out on the internet right now, I like to show a better side. If we can come in and talk about things, if something that is there that maybe there should be or not be, let's fix it. Let's get it together. I would like to see a gate go up around this facility like you guys got right there.
Well, the thing is, that's something that we were looking at, but unfortunately that costs
of course
a lot of money. So you look at physical. But at some point in time, based on safety, that might become something that does happen.
Yes.
In the meantime, we have to be ever vigilant, and I do have to come out and talk to somebody. And I don't want to. I mean, I want to actually go in and have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, but it's good to conversate because, like I said, that brings us connected together. You know, there's a lot of times, and I work with, like I said, both sides, patrons and police. And sometimes the patrons are like, okay, the cop's not going to listen to me in the first place. Well, why am I going to bother? What's the purpose of it all? if they don't even try to listen to us.
What's your name?
Okay, I usually don't give it when I'm blogging, but Jeff.
Jeff? Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
All right. Yeah. All right, Jeff. Well, listen, I hope you understand where I'm coming from.
No, I got it. I'm glad we had a great conversation. Okay, I won't go back here. I'll go ahead and head back out this way.
Yeah, because that's when the alarm bells
I just wanted to show our San Diego branch. This is the main one, right?
Main headquarters.
Okay, yeah. How often do you get to see the main headquarters?
Yep.
The other places I've been to, La Mesa, El Cajon, they've been really well inviting. They never had a problem when I went there to go do a First Amendment audit. This is what this is.
Right.
I'll go ahead and let you know. Never had a problem. We knew we're okay, off limits, can't go, but I do know the law too. And as long as this is public accessible, right, and there's no signs up here that says no pedestrians can come through here, or no trespassing signs, it's open.
It's open.
It really is.
For certain, but you have to agree.
For video recording.
But for certain behavior, though,
Yes.
then obviously that's.
I tell you, loitering, if you're not doing nothing, if you're sitting here crouching, hiding behind stuff, no. But I'm practicing a First Amendment protected audit. So I'm not just loitering, I'm here to let the people see that, look at our wonderful San Diego police station, And I had a great conversation with you. I got a chance to meet you.
Yep.
When I was in La Mesa, there was one officer I spoke with. He was very cordial and great. We had a good conversation. And that's what I like to show. I like to show beautiful, cordial conversations with our officers.
All right.
Because sometimes, and I get it too, sometimes you're just busy.
Well,
sometimes,
we're all human.
Yeah,
right? We all can
too.
agree. Everybody's human.
Yeah.
And people are going to sometimes do some things that come off maybe too harsh or whatever. Yeah. And obviously that's not our intention. I don't think any of us, most people, get up in the morning and say, hey, I'm going to wake up this morning, I'm going to be really harsh to
somebody peed in their cereal or something. I don't know what it is. I've been yelled at, cussed at, threatened. I had a vet threaten to kill me, and I'm going like, well, who woke up and peed in your cereal? Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to head over here and check out what was this called again? The East
Street front counter.
East Street front counter.
This is the East Street, and this is the only counter right now that's open for main business for people.
Okay.
So we can service them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Chris. And like I said, Jeff, hopefully I get a chance to we met for the first time. Like I said,
okay. I swear to God that there's somebody else, seriously, and dressed like you, same build and everything. Obviously the mask is hard.
Yeah.
But I could have sworn that we had this conversation before.
I don't know. Do you remember me?
I mean, not without the mustache though, so maybe it isn't you, but it was a guy with a mustache. Actually, no mustache, but he had some chin hair.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple auditors out there doing their own specific tasks, but this is my first time. As I was like, did I meet him somewhere
maybe
before?
out in the field?
Well,
like Linda Vista?
Linda
Are you
Vista?
over in Linda Vista?
No.
City Heights?
I used to be with MTS.
Okay.
That's why I say I work with you guys a lot. I forgot his name. I used to work with. He was a really funny officer. When they did the little trolley check raids
Right.
for warrants and stuff.
Okay, that team that was on
Yeah,
together with the sheriffs.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mix.
So like I work on both sides, you know, and I'm totally for it. Police officers, I really am. I want to hope to be able to get a ride, and if they let me come in and ride with an officer and be able to record with my own equipment, that'd be really cool. You know?
Okay. Well, good luck, and just be careful, be safe.
Okay.
Right, and just not, the behavior that's really going to make alarms go off based on the stuff that has happened here, then I'm glad we've had this conversation.
And hopefully we can get that fixed too, because like I said, if we can get, let's push to the mayor and them, build a gate, get something to secure the lot. Everybody's car needs to be protected. We don't need people messing with your car. You guys are working too hard to come out here and do a job for us, and somebody's trashing cars.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you listening to me too.
All right, you guys take care.
Thanks.
So that was a very interesting. Chris there, a lieutenant, he's pretty nice. We were able to have a cordial conversation. He came at me a little kind of rude a little bit and very forceful. Kind of made me react a little bit back. But I'm not here to have a pissing match. That is not the objective here. The objective is to be able to communicate with our local police officers and build a strong communication with them, if they're open-minded to that type of conversation. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I'm just happy that he was able to rewind a little bit, and we went through the de-escalation process, and we were able to have a good conversation about it, But I was hoping that more of the building would have been open, but I guess not. It's kind of sad, because I had never been here before, and I definitely wanted to see the main entry up top. But he said it's closed. It's closed to the public right now because of COVID. So they only have this one entry here and vehicle repossession. So I guess they impound vehicles here, from what he said, our property. License holders. So I think you can get certain permits and license here. He thought he knew me though. I was like, no, I don't think so. Okay, I think I would have remembered him if we ever came across. Yeah, you know that's not happening. No cell phone. .27 MC. So it's good to have.
Are you here to register as a sex offender?
No, sir. Hell no.
I'll see you next door.
Okay, this is for a sex offender registration?
Yes, sir.
Wow, I didn't know you guys do that over here. Huh. Okay. So this section over here, this is where the sex offenders come in to register, change information. Property room. So this is the part he said talked about. We gotta get these walls clean. These walls are dirty. You can imagine how many people leaned against that wall, and it's like you can see the imprint of a person's back and their head. Wow. Hey, quick question for you. Was this left out? Somebody just left this here, or is that actually you guys putting this out?
Excuse me?
Did somebody just leave this here, or?
Sir.
Okay. Is there a trash? I'm gonna throw it away because this information shouldn't be out here. Confuses people. Talking about KKK and all this other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this away. One more question for you.
Yes, sir.
You guys do permits. What is the permits you guys offer here?
I don't do permits. That's the civilian side.
Oh,
It's alarm permits and alcohol use.
gotcha.
Events.
So if I wanted like a liquor license, this is where I would come?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. So you can see in there that they're not exactly the most happiest police officers. Not by far. The guy kind of wanted to push me away when he asked me the question about sex offender. I happily replied to him, hell no. But then he wanted me to go over the other way. I'm like, okay, I don't have to do that. I continue filming and seeing how this goes. See, this is what we talk about, where we get a lot of disconnect with each officer. You know, some of them you got that can be really cool and nice, and you can even have a casual conversation, you know, and just speak like people. And then you have some officers that you cannot speak to. They have this thought in their head that they think they're God just because they're police officers, and they won't listen to you whatsoever. And they're wrong. They know they're wrong, but they'll still go ahead and break the law, violate your rights, and you didn't do nothing, and lie in reports. think it's always amazing when they build all this stuff, but yet it's still so damn dirty. Here you got that construction going on. You got these HOA condos right next to the college over here, but yet the police station just looks filthy, dirty. You would think that this was probably an abandoned building. There's cameras up there. Look nice too. I wonder how clear they see in the nighttime. Another thing I think is a shame is that here's the gate, and you gotta kind of like walk around to get to this, so you can, you know, see it more better. Wow. So we know where the smoke break area is at. Tons and tons of cigarette butts. I wonder if that's like a place they just put it, or are there officers who are smoking and they come over here to smoke? I hope not. It'd be really a shame to know that the officers are just leaving their butts all over the floor over there. This needs a makeup. This right here needs to be redone. It needs a new life brought into it. Damn, it's a big mosquito. I didn't see him flying over my head there. I would love to see these windows clean too. They're so dirty. Oh, wow, look at that. That is a pretty nice looking lobby. Not as good as La Mesa's, but It's still nice and it's spacious too. Boom. It's pretty nice. See, even up here in a public place, you can still see all the vehicles. But yeah, it is not close to pedestrians by far. You can walk through. It is a open lot for people to travel back and forth. As you see the path right here, coming from the east building down, you can come up these stairs and come up. So pedestrians can use this as an access point to move around. If this lobby would have been open, then I've been able to go inside and take a look from there to here. And even then, in this zone here, it doesn't say trespassing, no trespassing allowed, you know, officers only or anything. So you guys decide. You let me know your thoughts, what you think about it, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day.